Hello, hello. It's been a while. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone. Woohoo! I'm back. For now, just for this stream. Grabe, it's been forever. I thought I I forgot how to stream. I was so worried na it might be super scuffed, but I guess we're doing good somehow. Woo! Anyways, hello once again. I am Maze. Woohoo! J. I don't. I'm so Hazukashi. It's been a while. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. But I guess as the title of this stream suggests, I'm gonna talk to you guys and then we'll play. Things that I wanted to talk about are mainly the reason why I haven't been streaming, and it's because of my new job. Well, I say new job, but it's been months. So I started a few months ago, around the time that my stream schedule changed. So I haven't really been busy, but during my free days, I just decide to laze around and rest because it's been quite draining. Because unlike before, where I worked from home, this time I actually have to go out and do things. So yeah. Also, honestly, like I only have Sundays for a full day of rest. Like on Saturdays, I also do things for like more than half the day. Yeah. So, yun lang. I know I said that I'm gonna stream at least during the weekends, but as I've said, I actually only have Sundays free. And at the moment, with my living situation, I'm usually not at home by Sunday evening because I stay somewhere else where it's more convenient for me to get to work and stuff. So yeah, basically I really don't have time. Like this week I kind of have time just for today. Tomorrow I don't think I'll have time because I have to go somewhere, and this coming Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday too, and then another work week. So yeah, I've been rambling. I don't know why I'm rambling because it's been a while. I don't know how to do this anymore. But yeah, tonight's stream might be the only time that I get to stream for this month. I don't know yet what my schedule will be next month and the following months, but I have plans. One of my plans, I think I've mentioned this before, but I want to have a better model, one that actually has arms and legs. I'll give myself arms and legs next time because this model I made it, but it's an incomplete model. Like, let me show you guys for those of you who don't know. Yeah, I don't have, oh wait, you guys are in the way. Like, see, I don't have hands, I don't have legs. Because I just really wanted to have a model, and I got too lazy to create like arms and stuff for me. But let me just adjust myself. Is this? Yeah, I think this is good. So yeah, when the time comes that I've updated my model, hopefully you guys will be there to see my arms, my hands, my legs, my feet. But I guess that's just everything that I want to say. I hope you guys are well. I wonder if you guys missed me, because I missed streaming. I don't know if I missed you guys. Joke. Anyway, tonight we're going to play a game. Well, I'm going to play a game and you guys will be watching as usual. This is a visual novel that I found on Steam. I was searching for free games because I'm broke. Ay, ay, ay. But I think this is an interesting game because I like visual novels, and I think this is like a detective type of game. I didn't really read anything that the Steam page has written about it and everything. I just saw that it has positive reviews, and that was enough for me. And I saw guys, anime boys, and then I asked people, like, I have some other games lined up. I asked some people, like, which game should I play? And this game that we're going to play won by 1 point over the second top option, which I'll probably play also here on this channel when I have time next time. Okay, tama na. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm getting tongue-tied again. But this game, I think this will be a fun game because when I booted up the game, of course, the menu screen has a very jazzy, groovy theme that's really fun to listen to. So let's just head on to it. I hope it won't be super scuffed because I am prone to scuffness. That is my brand. I am nervous because I might mess up and accidentally hit and broadcast like before. That still haunts me. Anyway, let's go here. I'm so sorry. Ay, nako. Okay, so, hello! How are you, Lucas? So this is a visual novel called Your Dry Delight. I don't know what the story will be, but I think it's going to be interesting. Also, I just wanna show this. On the options, it's a typewriter. I didn't realize until I like double check my settings. Please let me know if the audio is too loud, too quiet. I hope it's just enough. But yeah, maybe I should start now. I think I have to press that. Then let's just start. I don't know if I have to voice act or if this is voice acted. I really don't know. Oh, okay. I have to speak. I don't know if this is a man or a woman, but I'll do my best. Scup voice acting, let's go. What a lovely night. What do you say we go get a drink? Boss, this is the 5th time you've used that joke today. Oh. Well, it's your fault for making such a hilarious face every time. Oh, wait. What is this? Cleveland Detective Agency. Oh, Richer. You look like a Richer. My name is August Richer, and I'm a detective. Should I give him a brooding voice? I don't know if I can do a brooding voice. Unfortunately, my parents, though, thought a nice, classic man named like James or John just wouldn't be good. Let me try that again. I don't think I was reading. Unfortunately, my parents thought a nice classic name like James or John just wouldn't be good enough for me. Everyone thought it'd be downright hilarious to call me July during my training, so I decided going by Richer. It would suit me just fine. Hello, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. I just started, so you didn't really miss anything, just a few lines. So his name is August Richer, he's a detective, and he got teased for having the name August. And it just reminds me immediately of, like, I don't know if you guys know XXXholic. What was his name? Oh my god, I forgot his name, but his name was also like April or something in Japanese. Like, another way to read April or something. I forgot. But yeah, I'm alive. Yeah. Anyway, I'll continue reading. Ooh, Leslie. Richer. I'm hungry. You know what? Also, sorry for getting distracted for a lot. The first time I realized Leslie is like a unisex name was when I saw a playthrough of The Evil Within, because the young kid there is Leslie, and I think Leslie there is a boy. So yeah. I just read it as Richard, maybe Richter, I don't know. I'm not English. I'll just call him August. Yeah, I just found out like a few years ago when The Evil Within released, because Leslie there, the kid there, he sounded like a boy in the English dub. I don't know on the Japanese voice acting channel, but yeah. And I think they were referring to him as a boy. It's been a while since I've watched a playthrough of The Evil Within, so... Anyway, this Leslie is a guy, so... I'll call him August. Didn't we just have dinner an hour ago, boss? Oh, he's the boss. I thought he's the boss. Yeah, I thought it's also a feminine name. But my appetite for good food is never sated. Just like my appetite for justice. Ooh. This character design reminds me of Kubo Sensei's. They kinda look like Bleach characters. At least this guy's face. He kinda looks like some bleached guy. It's because I haven't spoken the whole day, so this is basically like a morning voice. Yeah! Bleach guy! What do you say? Should we go get some cannoli? Pointy face and the eyes. I think it's the eyes. We have the same brain waves, Lucas. A fellow in Little Italy. Is he Italian? Or do they just have Little Italy somewhere here? Makes really fantastic. Boss. This is no time for cannoli. We've got a job to do. Oh, Richter, whatever your name is. Always such a stick in the mud. Yeah. There's also like Little Manila in other countries, I think. Maybe there's like little every country ever in all the places in the world. This fellow right here is my senior partner, Leslie Clark. Oh, hello, Mr. Leslie Clark. He wears his hair long and has what you might call a girlish face. So he's seen more of his fair share of teasing too. I guess this agency is prone to guys being teased for their names and appearances. But somehow, absolutely nothing seems to faze him. Let's go! Case in point, he's worried about cannoli when we're supposed to be tracking down criminals. A true inspiration to all of us. Let's go, Unbothered King. But why is it Cleveland? Is there a character named Cleveland or what? Alright. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Run through the plan one last time, step by step. It's been a while, so I can't read properly, by the way. Oh, maybe. Haven't thought of that. You're still new to the solo assignment, so I want to make sure you've got all the details down pat. Down pat? Or you've just forgotten them because you fell asleep during our last meeting. How's that? I don't know if I'm supposed to click on the underlined things. Maybe I should try clicking on them later. Don't worry about that. They sound similar. So sorry, I'm not a voice actor. I clear my throat, straighten my posture, and mentally pull up tonight's agenda. So I guess August is the main character. You and I are splitting up to gather information on Cleveland's... Oh, it is on Cleveland. Illegal liquor business and enforce Volstead? Oh, I can click on things. Bruh. Oh, it's just a glossary thing. Okay. Wait, Volstead Act is the informal name of the National Prohibition Act. This act enforced the 18th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which made the sale and production of alcohol illegal. What? Illegal the United States? Maybe there should be in somewhere here. The Volstead Act became law on October 28. Oh, that's like about 10 days away, 1990. Prohibition was the cause of major rise in organized crime in America. As time went on, more and more people began to ignore the act, law enforcement included. Finally, on December 5, 1933, the 18th Amendment was repealed, and America was free to drink once more. Yeah. So this is like the Roaring 20s era. Should I? Let's just check. Oh, okay, so yeah, it's confirmed. We're in Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, I'll just read this quick. The famous agent Elliot Ness, renowned for bringing down Al Capone, I don't know how to read Italian, gumene, with his team of agents, the Untouchables, worked in Cleveland for a time and is buried there in Lakeview Cemetery. For a second, I thought they were literally buried under the lake, but it's Lakeview Cemetery. Yeah. Oh, okay. Capone, okay. Next, I'm heading to the Speakeasy on Ness Avenue. And you're meeting with an FBI contact to scope out some warehouses. Oh, they're with the FBI, so they must be like, they have good reputation. ... Leslie nods with his eyes closed, swiveling a little in his chair. I can imagine him, like, just doing that. Leslie nods with his eyes closed. Wait, damn it. He better not be dozing off again. For tonight, my cover is Jack Vaughn, and I work for the city government. Yes, you can say your job is helping civilians, and it'll be technically true because you're terrible at lying. Oh, why'd you get into this line of work again? I heard the agency needed detectives who didn't spend their payroll hours hunting for food. Richer, August, July. How cruel. With a theatrical gasp, Leslie spins rapidly around in his office chair, like my dry remark just to send him into orbit. Sometimes I wonder about what bizarre twist of fate landed us together. I like this background music. Hurtful remarks aside, it sounds like you're all prepared. We'll meet back here tomorrow morning to trade reports, drink coffee, eat donuts. Is it my imagination, or is he drooling a little? And decide our next plan of action, of course. Understood? Loud and clear, boss. Let's go. I wonder if... Are they gay or are they European? My BL lenses, I can't help it. I'm so sorry. I gave him a lazy salute before turning towards the door, smoothing out my vest. Richer, August, July, September, October. Please be careful. Ay, he's worried. Watch yourself, stay alert, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. So, like, do your job. Joke. I'm sure he's a competent detective. Like what? Oh, see? We were thinking the same thing. Like what, skipping out on the job to get cannoli? I'm serious, Richter. You're my partner. I don't want you to be turned into Swiss cheese by Tommy Gunn or something. Who's Tommy Gunn? Ah, yung baril. I thought. But it's just a thought. I feel the need to click at every underlined words that I see now. After finding out that, I can get some description. Because, it might be helpful with the case or something. He would use a food metaphor. Yeah. So promise me you'll be careful, alright? I worry about you whenever you're off solo. Ooh. Ooh. What feeling that he would answer? I don't know if he's the type to also openly, show care and affection for this boss, because he always seems grumpy towards him. But maybe we can make him tsundere? I don't know if this is BL. I don't really remember seeing the tag, but maybe it is. Who knows? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ba't nakabayo kamukha mo? Well, then, let's be tsundere. I feel like a kid trying to get permission to leave home. He does know I've done other undercover missions, right? No need to worry about me, boss. This may come as a surprise, but I can tie my own shoes too. Oh, so you've been letting me tie them so I wouldn't get my feelings hurt? Richter, I'm touched. I like their banter. He flashes me a playful grin, although it doesn't do much to mask the concern still in his voice. I know him well enough by now to see through his mask, for better or worse. Unless there is anything else important, boss, I'm going to head out. Peace. Alright. Yeah. Leslie pushes himself up in his chair, stepping over to get to the door for me. Ooh, gentleman. Uy, why are you close? I expect great things from your report tomorrow. With any luck, we'll be well on our way to making Cleveland a boring old town drier than the Sahara Desert. No news is good news after all. Doesn't sound quite so encouraging when you put it that way, does it? I can't read. Can't argue there. God bless America, land of the liquor free. And then I find out that he also has secret stash of alcohols and stuff. See you in the morning, boss. Give him hell, detective. Are ciders also included in the ban during this time? Because aren't they kind of like alcohols too? I don't know anything. So yeah. He reaches out to ruffle my hair fondly, as he often does. Hey! I stopped brushing it down a while ago. Leslie always likes to mess it up first thing anyway. Oh, excuse me. We trade wry smiles, and with that, I head out into the cool night air. Next stop, Richter's first speakeasy. Oh. Ooh. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh, now the title makes sense. Your dry delight. Hey. Oh. Maybe this is BL. Oh. Hey, yo. I really didn't look at anything aside from the, like, I saw that it has positive, very, very positive reviews. And that it's a visual novel, that's all I know. I really didn't think this is going to be BL. Password. A gruff? Was that gruff? I tried to make it, deep and stuff. A gruff voice whispers to me through a slot in the door. The basement of this dingy restaurant echoes with the muffled sounds of swing music, like it's haunted by some ghostly jazz band. Swordfish. I'm so bad at this voice acting thing. There's a long pause. My informant definitely said the password was swordfish. This isn't a setup, isn't it? Is it? If it is, heads will roll by the end of tonight, assuming mine still. Oh, 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 who is this boy? The door swings open before I can finish that thought. I tried to read on beat. Welcome, sir. Oh, hello, doorman. Please enjoy your night. Thanks, I'm sure I will. Da-da-da-da. I really like this groovy jazz beat. I step past the tall door? I don't know how to read this word. Doorman into the loudest place I've ever seen. Oh, jazz back then was loud. Wait till they discover EDM, rock and stuff. Or heard. Smoke everywhere, deafening music, giant gaggle of dancers, loitering hopheads. What's a hophead? Oh, whoa! Wait, ignore! Oh my god, what was that about? I just wanted to see what it meant, and then the game happened. Yeah, I know what flappers are. Posing in their risque skirts, drunk saps trying to impress them. Arigatou gozaimasu! Thank you for capturing my scoff moments. All this laughter and cheer makes you wonder what's so criminal about it all. Yeah, I kind of forgot the reason for the liquor ban. Is it related to like the war or something? But I guess it's not my job to ask those kinds of questions. Yeah! The music is really good. After I wander around a little, weaving through the hooch-holding crowd, I end up loitering by the bar. The bartender staring at me. Hey! I raise a brow at him, offering a silent defense. What? Isn't it normal to come to a speakeasy and not order any liquor? No? His face is definitely saying no. Alright, I'd like to order one of the special. The special comes out of Ed's bathtub, mister. Who is Ed? Ooh. Oh. Sorry, I'm too lazy to read now. I just plan to read the dialogues and not the glossaries. At least read out loud. Wahahaha. I can be a One Piece character now with that kind of laugh. The bartender blows out a laugh when I freeze in horror. Oh boy, don't worry. Adds to the taste. I sure bet it does. Still laughing, he uncorks a bottle and pours me a glass of clear liquid, stuffing a lime slice into the rim. It's like putting a fancy bow on a pile of horse crap. But I guess I should appreciate the effort. I lift the glass, taking a cautious sip. Ooh, maybe I will spit it out because he reacted. I spray my drink all over the man next to me. Oops, I'm so sorry, sir. Hey, what's the big deal, you yuts? What's a yuts? Yiddish word. Oh, maybe we should bring this word back. You're such a yutz. Sorry. Jesus, that's bad. What does Ed do? What does Ed do in his bathtub? Actually, I don't want the answer to that. As I hold my glass of God knows what and lean back against the bar, my gaze wanders around the crowded parlor. The informant said this place is a key part of Cleveland's liquor business. Apparently, it's owned by mobster types. Oh, are we going to be involved with the mafia? We probably are. And now that I think about it, those guys over there look a little rough around the edges. They're not drinking or dancing, just watching the patrons. I casually scoot down the bar, getting close enough to overhear their conversation. Eavesdropper, but that's our job, so... It's so loud in here that I can't make out what they're saying, but I managed to catch a few words. Damn Italians. Our turf. Them and the cops. Did I hear that right? They aren't part of the Italian mob? I wonder who owns this place then. It must be a different gang. Some kind of deal. That'll work. Risky. I strain my ears as much as I can, sensing the conversation's about to get even more interesting. Just one or two hints, maybe a name. Come on. Only one drink for you tonight, my friend. Ay, low voice pala eh. A low, eloquent voice murmurs right in my ear. Ooh, ASMR. Hello! Hello, mister! Who are you, sir? The culprit smirks at me when I whip my head around in surprise, offering a little wiggle of his finger in greeting. So like that kind of dainty wave thingy. Tall, suited, and well-groomed. He has an unusual refined look to him. Is he offering to buy me a drink? What should I choose? This time, you guys help me. One's enough? Or should we let him pick our drink? I mean, give us another drink. Speaking of drinks, I will also get myself a glass of water. BRB, saglit. Just let me know your answers. Okay, I am back. I have returned. So, which one should I answer? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ba't nakabayo kamukha mo? I guess, maybe you shouldn't do that. I think that every time I do the eeny, meeny, it will always pick the bottom one. But, that's for the next choice. Ito muna susundin ko this time. Excuse me. I'm so burpy. I could manage another drink, but not another one of whatever this is. I jerk my chin towards the mild rat poison in my glass. It's a good thing we, spat out the drink if it's like basically poison. You don't like it? Really? I've been told that's one of the best drinks here. What if he is Ed? One or two more, and I promise I'll start growing on you. It'll start growing on you. No, really, my tongue too. I like my tongue too much to put it through more of Satan's mouthwash. Whoa. My dry comment makes the stranger chuckle, and he flashes me a wink. Hey! Can I wink? Even my model can't wink. I'm really bad at winking. I give up, I can't wink. Oh, so that's the problem. Well, never fear. He is, Ed. I'll take good care of that tongue of yours. Or, is he going for the choo-choo? What's that supposed to... Bartender. Oh, he's not. I thought he was going for a kiss, but he was, offering another drink. Hello, that's okay. Bartender, a fresh drink for the delicate tongue gentleman. And the usual for myself. He waves at the man behind the counter, who quickly nods. Oh, great. I can't actually get drunk. Damn it. It's like this guy's here just to ruin my investigation. Well, we'll get you fixed up with something that'll tickle your fancy, mister. So he's not Ed, but so who is this guy? Trailing off, the stranger raises one eyebrow at me expectantly. Ahem. Jack Vaughn. I feel like it's already suspicious that you're offering your name immediately. Like, you should have asked for his name first. Or, I don't know. Jack? Not the name I'd have picked for you, but I still like it. Really? What name would you have picked? Ask me again after you've had a few more drinks. Malon! As if on cue, the bartender passes a glass towards me and gently slides a steaming cup towards my companion. Is that coffee? Thank you, Arthur. Anytime. He throws the man beside me a wily grin. I was about to read it as Willy. I can't shake the feeling that I'm the butt of some inside joke. But maybe that's my detective's paranoia talking. Or your trauma, because you used to be teased back when you were a student. Hello, welcome back. You don't drink, huh? I wouldn't call myself a teetotaler. Teetotaler. I do not know how to read this word. Oh. Teetotaler. So, basically, I'm reading it right. Okay. But I do like to stay sharp. You don't look sharp with those eyes. You look sleepy, man. Maybe that's why you need coffee. Coffee. Right. Well, drinking partner. Since you've twisted me into this, who exactly am I toasting with again? My name is Mayor. Oh yeah, I remember their names were displayed during the opening. I didn't pay attention. Or maybe I'm gaslighting myself. I don't remember anything anymore. My name is Mayor, and I'll endeavor to make sure you won't forget it. Hey yo! How the hell am I supposed to read this guy? If I didn't know better, I'd almost think he was trying to... I do not know how to read this. L'chaim? Oh, Hebrew. Ooh. To life. So it's like mabuhay to us. I don't know how to read it. I'm so sorry. Exclaiming some sort of toast, he clinks his cup against my glass. L'chaim, or L'chaim. I don't know how to read. I mimic Mayor's pronunciation, and when he happily nods in approval, we sip our drinks. Does tagay mean to life though? Because if it does, then yeah. But to life is like long live. So I was thinking mabuhay for it. But yeah. Could be tagay. Herk. Not as bad as Ed Deluxe, but it still feels like a swallowed gasoline cocktail. So it has very high alcohol content then. Why the puckered face, Jack? Not smooth enough for that tongue of yours? Eh? Mayor leans in closer, propping his elbow on the counter and gazing at my face. He's such a flirt! Well, if he's hellbent on being all friendly, maybe I can pull some information out of him. I bet he knows something. He's got that kind of smug air. I mean, he does look smug all the time. Yes, woe is me and my delicate tongue. Really, where do they get this stuff? Is it all home-brewed? Surely there's a big cellar. Of course, why the biggest cellar in town, no less. So he does know, I just have to. But more importantly, why don't you tell me a little more about yourself? Oh, here comes the not really lie thing. Or a lot more. I promise you I won't mind. Alright, play it cool, Richard. I can't rush this, or he'll catch on. I'm nobody special, really. I help keep civilians safe, serve lucid and all that. His smirk deepens for some reason. Just another average fella here to relax after a hard day's work. Hoping to take the edge off. I hate he keeps doing that. Stop it with your smug face. Get away. Are you just going to sit there and me all night or what? Well, I don't mean to be rude, but I have this sneaking suspicion that you're lying. Impossible. He can already tell? Was Leslie right? Am I that bad at this? Baby boy. Why don't you be honest with me, Jack? Be honest with you? I'm not. Mayor leans even more this time, snaking an arm about my shoulder and pulling me in close. I swallow, trying to keep a hold of myself as his lips brush against my ear. He can't know. There's no way he knows. You're really, I don't know how to read this. Simcha, aren't you? A Simcha? Confused, I steal a side glance at Mayor, with his eyes glimmer back at me mischievously. A pimp, of course. What? Oh, you can't fool me with that act, Jack. I saw you looking around earlier for any attractive girls, subtle as train wreck. Lord have mercy. If I have to pretend to be a pimp, I think I'll just run out the door instead. I really can't voice act. How do I laugh? A little laugh spills out of Mayor before he can bite it back. Care to tell me what's so funny? Just teasing. Forgive me. I didn't mean any offense. Nor did I think you'd nearly fade on the spot, but I was quite ready to catch you. Alright, you got me. I was just, horrified that my good name might be ruined. Shook me up. Secretly, of course, I'm mostly only relieved that he didn't actually see through the lie. But what if he did? And he's just, double playing on you. Trying to make it seem that he's not a competent detective, but I'm sure he is. After all, he's done a couple of undercovers and maybe stakeouts, and maybe they've also solved a number of cases already with Leslie. So yeah, I don't know. He just kind of feels naive-ish. Or maybe that's just me. I was too close for comfort. Oh, naturally. An upstanding civil servant like you is obliged to maintain his saintly reputation, right? Yeah, that makes sense too. Like, it's really a bad combination of him becoming a detective going undercover when he's a bad liar. Bartender, another round for the gentleman, if you please. Just give him a coffee this time. Maybe hot chocolate or like water. And that was how I got pulled into a night of drinking with my new companion. It soon grows clear that Mayor isn't going to let anything important slip. He manages to dodge all of my questions like a pro boxer ducking punches. But I'm too invested to turn back. I know he knows something. He knows I know he knows something. But we're just dancing around the subject. As much as I hate to admit it, it's fun talking to him. So much that I nearly forget what I came here to. Wait lang. Time first. Teka lang. Wait. I have to do something. I have returned. I had to double check something around the house. Okay, where am I? Okay. The way he gives me all his attention is, well, flattering in a way. He likes the attention. Oh, I just realized I'm kind of blocking some of the words. Maybe I make myself a little smaller. Wait lang. Yoink. Chotto. Yoink. But I look too small now. Maybe I just do this. Like, oops. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but a neighbor's dog is barking, so yeah. That's good enough. Okay, I'm back. Oh, it's the doorman. While we banter back and forth, oh, it's another guy. They just have the same NPC PNG sprite thingy. I noticed the sketchy looking man from earlier throwing glances towards us. But yeah, if you hear barking, it's the neighbor's dog. I don't think it's our dog. Our dog doesn't really bark. Are they looking at me? At Mayor? Just trying to get the bartender's attention? I can't tell, but I've got a feeling we're being watched. Maybe they're like, they don't like two guys not being 5 feet apart because they're good friends. I don't know. If you don't mind, Jack, I have a question for you. An elbow nudged against my side, interrupting my thoughts. Ooh. A question? I'm all ears. I turned my head back towards Mayor, only to see him already pressed close to my side. This man does not know what personal space is. He's too close. Our cheeks are nearly brushing together. You wouldn't happen to be looking for underground work, would you? Huh? My heart skips a beat. Is he finally bringing it up? I'm suddenly hallucinating a scent of 7-Eleven hot dogs. I don't know why. You could say that, more or less. Well, in that case, how about we make a deal? I'll trade you a little business information in exchange for something on your end. I already ate. I just, suddenly thought about 7-Eleven hot dogs. He whispered conspiratorially. to me. That's a mouthful. Lips curled upward in a sly, daring smirk. Something, huh? What kind of something are we talking about here? Yeah. Though I'm kind of starting to think that maybe it's our dog. Let me double check. BRB again. Okay, it's not my dog. Oops. Audio. Oh, I'm so glad you asked. His breath lightly tickles my cheek. For a second, my focus gets a little hazy. All I can hear are those sparkling green eyes. You can barely see those eyes. My mind races through all the things he might want from me. Things I'd normally never think of until... Bring me a casata cake? How do you pronounce double S in this thing? It's Italian word. How do you pronounce double S in Italian? I kind of forgot. I'm thinking of Italian foods that I know that has double S in it. But I can't think of any right now. Casata. It says casata cake. Casata. Catsata. Castata. A casata cake is a type from Frank's Bakery on the east side. Maybe that's like a keyword here. Like it's like codename like the swordfish. Almost certainly not kosher, but I won't tell you if you don't. I won't tell if you don't. Excuse me. I've heard they've changed the recipe to something simply amazing, but let's say I'm not very welcome in that neighborhood. What did you do, Mayor? Not exactly the offer I was expecting. A cake. Right. I'll think about it. No promises. Playing coy, aren't we? Are we? Very well. I see how it is. He exhales a small laugh and brushes my skin again, sending a little tingle down the nape of my neck. The nape of my neck? I think just saying nape is enough, but also, I don't like how close he is. I hate that he's so touchy-feely, personal space invading. And I hate his mug face. He looks so punchable. Please, think it over carefully. And if you decide to accept my offer, come back here tomorrow night. How does that sound, Jack? I hesitantly nod. Can this wise guy really be part of some criminal outfit, trading information for cakes? Perfect. It would be plenty worth your while, so keep that in mind. When he finally pulls back, I subconsciously exhale and breathe. I subconsciously exhale the breath I didn't know I'd be holding. I cannot speak. No matter how I look at it, he's acting sweet on me. He is, diba? And I don't like it, but you kinda like it. Of course, it's not like anyone would notice, crowded as this place is. But, you know, the mafia-looking guys were noticing, so... Do you happen to have a favorite kind of drink? He casually throws another question out, catching me off guard. I want to have it ready for you tomorrow night. Oh, he's super sure that I'm gonna do what he wants me to do. That's awfully nice of you. Well, my favorite drink, I guess that'd be... do we say whiskey? Or do we ask for liquor or cocktail? I mean, they're both liquors, but specifically a cocktail. Cocktails are usually sweet, right? I don't really drink much, so I do not know anything. I don't want to do the eeny meeny this time because it always picks the bottom choice. I close my eyes and then I will stop at where I will stop. Stop. Well, it's over here, so I guess I'll go with whiskey. I don't know if this is a good choice though, because you know, with the ban and stuff. Whiskey, of course. Do I look like a guy who would drink anything else? You don't seem to have much trouble with the other drinks you've enjoyed tonight. That's because you were distracting. Really, am I that captivating? You were practically holding me captive from the start, so yes. He lets out a low chuckle, shaking his head. There's something charming about his laugh. Maybe the way it comes from deep in his chest. Gentle but resonant. I guess it's like that. Whiskey it is then. Only the best kind, as a mensch deserve. I know what that word is. I'll make sure to take excellent care of both of you and your fine palate. You're acting like I've already made up my... You're leaving? Mayer sips the last of his coffee and pushes it away, smoothing his hair back with one hand. I'm afraid so, Jack. I've got some business to attend to, but I do hope I see you tomorrow. Oh, and tonight's drink are my treat, as a small token of thanks for your delightful company. With a last knowing wink, Mayer steps away from the counter and slips into the crowd, mingling with the drunken sea. Aww, he left so suddenly. Aww. I wonder what business he's attending to. Well, never mind. I guess that concludes tonight's investigation. What a ride. I feel like he's the mafia boss. I leave the speakeasy unsure whether Mayer pulled one over me, or if I actually pulled one over him. Man, and you're a detective? He's sure something. That Mayer. You're just infatuated. No one's ever swept me into their pace so fast before. I think it's also partly because Leslie was like, he planted the idea that you're a bad liar, so you were extra paranoid this time around. I can almost still feel the warmth of his breath on my skin. Hey! Shh. Just a drink talking. Just a drink. Keep denying. With that poor attempt to reassure myself, I stuffed my hands in my pocket and began the sobering walk home. I am back. The gentle chirping of birds outside the window. The laughter of children on their way to school. The blinding sun. Why is our office so goddamn bright? Oh, my head. The things I do for this job, I swear. You and me both. I sit in my chair, sipping my morning coffee and trying to ignore this horrible hangover. My eyes drift up to the clock, not cock. Leslie's even later than normal. I hope nothing's wrong. If he doesn't come in soon, maybe I should just leave a note and go nap in my car. Hello, Leslie. Good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. As if I summoned him from the bowels of sunny hell, Leslie suddenly burst into the office. In one hand, he's holding a stack of paperwork, and in the other, cannoli? Is that a cake? Fresh from Frank's bakery, I tell you, those fellows really nailed the cas. Whatever it is, this is. Leslie reaches into the paper bag to grab a piece and happily stuffs his face, chewing away with relish. That's the exact same cake Mayor asked for last night, isn't it? Is this some kind of conspiracy? Is every man in Cleveland eating these cakes? Oh, it started to rain. Hopefully my internet connection won't be affected much by this rain. Hopefully my power won't, get cut off. Oh. Pausing, Leslie leans in to peer at my face, frowning gently. You look a little under the weather, Richter. Aw, he's worried. I think between him and Mayor, I'm on Team Leslie right now. If, there's romance between the guys. I mean, there was a kiss in the opening, so I'm Team Leslie for now. Your hair's all messy too, and I haven't even gotten my hands on it yet. Wait, don't tell me. No, you're not hungover, are you? Richter, you naughty boy. Listen, boss, could we just get to our reports? Changing the subject, I see. Absolutely shameless. Leslie, who seems to think my hangover is the funniest thing in the world, chuckles all the way to his office chair. Yeah, laugh it out of your system while I sit here, hoping for a spontaneous eclipse. I'll let you start off then, my little partying partner. What did you find out last night? In between shots, that is. Well, from what I've heard, it sounds like the Italians aren't running the speakeasy, or even most of the liquor business. If I had to guess, it's either a big street gang or the Jewish mafia. The Jewish mafia? I wonder if this is loosely based on something like history accurate or something. It's true. They've been growing in size around here lately, or so I've heard. What makes you think it's them though? I heard a couple fellows talking about the Italian mafia as a competition, so it can't be them. After that, the man I drank with, he was Jewish, and I have a pretty strong feeling he's some kind of mobster. What if he's the capo? And that's why, the guys were eyeing you too. It's maybe you'll do something to their boss or something. Ooh, tell me more. Perking up curiously, Leslie props his chin on his hands and leans in forward to gaze at me from across his desk. He's got a bit of whipped cream on the corner of his mouth, but I pretend not to notice. Guys said his name was Mayor, for starters. He was well-dressed, a little too confident, and... Should I tell Leslie about the flirting? I mean, he does really need to know. And I'd sort of like to enjoy the memory without being scolded. But... And... Is he gonna get jealous if we say flirted? Or is it... This is business. This is personal. Do I go with business or personal? Once again, I will let my what do you call this, cursor decide. Okay, we're choosing this. He may have been flirting with me. He what? He raises his voice incredulously, jaw-dropping. Well, could have been that I just misread things, but the nerve. Unacceptable. Ah, he's jealous. Unacceptable. I miss Lemon Grab. He's one of my favorite chaotic characters ever. He's such a tragic, tortured character. So, yeah. Leslie pushes out of his chair and begins to pace around the office. I can't tell if he's genuinely angry or just fussing like he normally does. How dare he, flirting with my junior partner. Someone's jelly? Really? That's the issue you have with it? Poor small defenseless little Richter at the mercy of some cruel gangster. If only I'd been there. I'm bigger than you, boss. This mayor had better watch out. Mark my words. Word. Boss! He freezes when I call out to him in frustration. Well, when he gives me that innocent "did I do something wrong" expression, I can't really stay annoyed, can I? Would you please just sit? Would you just please sit down so I can finish my report? I cannot read. Oh, you weren't finished. Sorry about that. Sheepishly clearing his throat, Leslie sinks back into his chair and nods for me to continue. Mayor offered me a deal for information. A deal? You're serious? I nod, barely resisting the urge to rub my forehead. Details on the mob in exchange for... This is so ridiculous, I can barely say it out loud. In exchange for a cake. Oh, come off it, Richter. Tell me what he actually wanted. I know you're trying to get revenge for me teasing you, but I'm being serious, boss. He wanted a cake. Pointing at the paper bag that holds Leslie's half-eaten breakfast, I put on the straightest face I can manage. It's from the neighborhood around Little Italy, right? Obviously, that place is owned by the Italian gang, so he can't get too close. But as for why he wants one, I've got no clue, boss. Maybe a kid at home who likes them? Sweet tooth? Forbidden fruit? It reeks of a setup, Richter. Isn't that obvious? Leslie wrinkles his nose, about the reaction I expected, and really not an unfair one. I thought about that, believe me. But if it was a setup, why would he invite me back? Wouldn't it have been easier to get rid of me right there? Right there? He could have made his offers sound more serious too. Anyone with a half-brain would be suspicious. That's suspicious. That's sus. That's true, I suppose. I still don't like it though. Not one bit. Aw, he's worried. He lets out a heavy sigh, sticking a hand into the bag with his cake and tearing off a piece to idly munch on. I also want cake. Well, while you're having the time of your life last night, I was chatting with Mr. FBI. Apparently, one of the city's politicians is hosting a big party at a hotel tonight. Thanks to our contact, I've got us passes inside. Because you know, what's going to be at the party, my dear Richter? A lot of liquor. A hell lot of liquor. Probably provided by the main source in Cleveland. Leslie and I exchanged knowing looks. You know what I know. I know what you know. I just realized, I think my eyebrow's not really moving this time. It's supposed to be slightly moving. I'm trying to move it. I don't see it on my model. Anyway, Leslie. Oh, okay, I've already read this part. I can already see what he's getting at. So you want to scope it out for information? It's a good, bad, and safe one. Once folks get drunk, there's no telling what kind of juicy information we'll get out of them. If we're lucky, some of it might even be related to our case. I wouldn't count on it. I kind of forgot what we're investigating exactly. I just know it's related to the liquor. But are we trying to find out the main suppliers or something? Who requested it? Why are we investigating it? Are we with with the FBI at least, but are we with the local police? I don't know how these situations go. Anyway, we snicker in our line of work. Both of us have seen our fair share of these ritzy orgies. Ooh! I think you should come to the party with me tonight. With your smarts and my good looks, we're bound to find something out. And if you want my honest opinion, Leslie goes thoughtfully silent for a moment. Then a more serious look darkens his brow. I think this rendezvous at this peak is too risky. Even if Mayor doesn't mean you any harm, any other mob types around there might not feel the same way. But I also don't think you're green enough to walk into a death trap. Gee, thanks, boss. When I roll my eyes, Leslie offers a soft, affectionate smile, the kind he only puts on once in a blue moon. I'm heading to the party either way, but I trust your judgment, Richter. You can decide for yourself where to go tonight. I'm going with you because I want to see a new venue. And I frankly don't really like Mr. Mayor. I don't like how he invades our personal space, how he's flirting with us, how he's slang with us. I know he's probably related, but we'll somehow get to the end point of this case anyway. So I'd rather go with you than go off on my own. I want to spend more time with you. I just wanted you to know that. So let's go. I'm gonna go with you. As much as I hate to disappoint Leslie, my instincts are telling me, no. This time I thought I would get a choice, and I don't get a choice. I want my choice back. Damn it. It's a risk, no doubt about it, but one I feel I have to take. You just want to get kissy with Mr. Mayor. Shifting out of my chair, I approach Leslie's desk and lean over it, giving him a firm look to show my conviction. Sorry, boss. I'm gonna try my luck with Mayor. There's a lead there. I just know it. Leslie, just know that I wanted to be with you. This man is stupid. I expected, Leslie doesn't look too thrilled by my choice. But true to his word, he soon lets out a good-natured sigh. Heartlessly leaving your partner in the dust. So this is what's become too, eh? Fine. I'll just enjoy the free party food by myself. Not even going to bring me back a sandwich? Ask your new friend for one. Leslie huffs, and I snicker at his playful sulkiness. Although I have to wonder if a little bit of it isn't genuine. Alright. But if you go, promise me you'll station a few officers near the speakeasy, just in case something goes wrong. You never know when trouble might pop out, so we are with the local police. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I'll make the calls this morning. Good boy. Then I won't worry. Well, I'll worry less about you. He reaches out to ruffle my hair. Luckily, it was already messy, so he can't inflict much more damage. Now let's cannonball into that stack of paperwork. I've been looking forward to it all morning. We spent the rest of the day going through reports, most of them related to Italian gang activity on the east side. It doesn't exactly put me at ease for when I leave the office, heading towards Little Italy to pick up Mayor's cake. I keep picturing his face, and my mind wanders to how he might react when I hand this to him. Will it really make him happy? Aside from those distracting thoughts, though, my bigger trip is an uneventful one. Prize cargo in hand, I end up at the speakeasy, just as night's settling in. Buti, he's allowed to bring in outside food. Also, it's in like a paper bag, so that's kind of sus. Maybe he gets, inspected. Welcome, sir. Please enjoy your night. The doorman gives his customary greeting, and I casually nod while I step past. Here I am, a detective on a risky job, shuffling into a speakeasy with a cake in a paper bag, like some kid holding on to his school lunch. Not my finest moment. The place is packed full, just like last night, which means I can't really pick Mayor out easily. I guess if I hang around the bar long enough, maybe he'll show up. Oh, it's Mr. Jack. A coarse voice different from Mayor's growl out behind me. I turn to see one of the rough-looking men I'd noticed last night staring at me suspiciously. I'm gonna pat you down, make sure you aren't healed. Understand? Oh, no one did this to me last night. What's the big idea? Would you shut up? I'm not here to answer questions. Oh. Before I have a chance to protest further, he grabs me and starts patting my pockets, roughly feeling around. Sorry, bud. I'm gonna be taking this for tonight. The man pulls out the piece I'd been carrying as insurance, just in case things went south. Well, now I feel even more like a defenseless kid. Great. Don't just pull any dumb moves, and you'll be fine. We like to keep things real cordial around here. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Good. And we'll be heading to the back room. Whatever you... Wait, the back room? Wait. Where are you taking me? Wait! Chotomate! The man suddenly grabs my wrist, pulling me along the speak's perimeter. My heart starts to pound in my chest. What am I getting dragged into? I told the officers not to get close to the place unless I was gone for a while, but who knows what will happen in the meantime. My semi-captor takes me to the back of the parlor and down a long, dark corridor. The music and laughter fade slowly into the distance, replaced by the only sound of our footsteps. Timp, timp, timp. Finally, we reach a large black door, and the man knocks firmly on it several times. Come in. Haite kudasai. Oops. The door opens into a warmly lit, spacious parlor. Not exactly a scary, dank room I'd be expecting. And there in the middle of a lush cushion sits a familiar tall man. It's freaking Mayor, Mr. Eastman. Your friend is here. So it's like Mayor Eastman. Yes, I can see that. Thank you for bringing him in. Make sure no one intrudes on us, if you be so kind. Yes, sir. Os. With a polite nod, the other man departs, closing the door behind him with a soft click. Once he's gone, Mayor and I stare at each other for a few seconds in silence. I can only think of this dramatic reintroduction was deliberate. He knows I can read the subtext. Well, I brought your cake. I lift the bag in my hand and shake a little, laughing nervously. I knew I could count on you. I really hate him. I don't like him. I like Leslie. Bring me back to Leslie. A pleased smile slowly spreads over its lips, and the sight makes me relax a little. He pats the couch beside him, and I don't exactly feel like I'm in a position to refuse. I approach and tentatively lower myself down, sinking into the soft cushions. Why, you're as stiff as a sheet of glass. What's wrong, Jack? Your secretary back there wasn't exactly the most gentle of fellows. I apologize. They're used to dealing with coarser individuals than yourself. And you see, and I forgot to tell them to use kid gloves. It's not that, I just wasn't quite expecting all of this. All of this? You mean a nice back room in a speakeasy? Mayor gives me a full innocent look. Right, that's obviously what I was referring to. Anyway, here, your prize. I hope it didn't get smushed when your lackey was jostling me around. I offer Mayor the bag with the cake, and his eyes lit up when he takes it from my hands. Wonderful. I can smell it already. I cannot read this. What if it's half Italian, half Jewish? Si Jesu essen femebriet? I don't know what that means. It is hard to eat a stranger's bread. Okay. Yiddish phrase. Like the Yuts. My rabbi used to say, but I like to pretend it doesn't apply to cakes. He gazes longingly at the bag for a moment. Then he sets it to one side. A smile finds its way into my lips before I even realize it. The way he likes sweets so much really reminds me of Leslie. Let's go! I'm Team Leslie! I don't like him! Dapat kasama natin si Leslie. Dapat nag-party na tayo. Oh, before I forget, I have something for you, Jack. Mir leans in around the edge of the sofa, grumbling softly before straightening back up with a bottle in hand. The whiskey? It is the whiskey. Old Forester Kentucky whiskey. The label reads, "You remembered? Well, he did say he's gonna prepare it for you. I wonder if we said coffee. Will he give us, like, expensive coffee beans?" I have excellent memory, especially when it comes to people who catch my interest. Stop flirting! I don't like you. I like Leslie. I think only your internet is lagging because I'm not seeing any lags on the things that I'm, looking at and stuff. Anyway, he takes a glass from the table beside him and starts to pour me a drink, humming softly. I notice that he's already got a half-empty cup of coffee for himself, black as the night. This is a quality production right here. I promise there's no ad involved. Oh wait, yeah. Mir hands me the glass, letting his finger brush against mine for a moment longer than necessary. Thanks. You're quite the host. You expected anything less? He turns a little bit on the sofa, popping one elbow against the back so he can gaze at me head on, feeling slightly embarrassed at his stare. I take a curious sip of the drink. Damn, it goes down so easy. Good enough that I can see why you're not serving it out there. Hello, welcome back. I'm a man. A man has to make a living, unfortunately. Buying and transporting high-quality goods is expensive, not to mention risky. I'd much prefer to serve good liquor over to common swill. Excuse me. But it's not quite feasible yet. He pauses for a thoughtful moment, though his eyes flick back to my face soon after. Well, about that information I owe you. Assuming you're still interested in the work? As I nurse my drink, Mayor begins to describe the main mafia figures in the city, along with various rackets they keep in great detail. Looks like he really trusts you. Combined with everything else I've seen tonight, I think this confirms my suspicion. He's near the top of the underworld food chain in Cleveland. He's not even trying to hide it. In fact, I think he's just playing a game with me, seeing how far we can take this before one of us has to state the obvious. Knowing that, you would think I'd be incredibly uncomfortable right now, but for whatever reason, being around Mayor puts me completely at ease. No! Maybe it's his disarming casual mannerism, or his soft and smooth, or the or the soft and smooth way he speaks. There's nothing aggressive or thug-like about him. He's perfectly composed. Occasionally, he shifts on the sofa beside me, brushing my leg with his own in a way that can't possibly be an accident. Stop fucking flirting! He belongs with Leslie! I can't tell what's going on behind his twinkling green eyes, but there's something playfully devious about the glances he keeps giving me. And I think that would make our trade just about even, no? He finishes his thorough description with an impish wink, taking a sip of his coffee. He winked at us 3 times already, and I never liked all of those winks. Are you sure are familiar with the gang activity here, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd almost think you controlled some of it yourself. Me? Why, I'm not sure what would lead you to such an outrageous conclusion. Instead of looking offended, though, Mayor presses in a little closer, his smirk suddenly grown mischievous. After all, it's rather rash to assume things about people you don't know particularly well. Don't you? I freaking knew it! You got played, boy! How do you? He smugly lifts the cake bag, rustling it before my face. Baby boy, you got careless. A mistake I wouldn't expect from you. If you'll pardon my rudeness, were you distracted at the time you purchased it? I'm not about to mention how I was daydreaming about him when I bought the cake. See, don't like him. Look, he has a bald spot. I'd rather you go with Leslie than with this guy. I hate him. He feels so icky. I'd rather just let my professional pride take the fall. Of course, I know you're a detective too, and I can guess why you're here. Maybe he'll cooperate because he also, wants to know what's going on. But please, don't take it as a blow to your acting skills. I'm just well acquainted with a number of professional liars, you see. If you already know so much about me, why are you pouring me drinks rather than having me shot and dumped in an alley? Mayor clicks his tongue lightly, wagging a finger at me. Fucking tisk at me. I'm so bitter at this guy for no reason. I mean, there is a reason, but, he's not even real. Line ng usual. Violence is not how I prefer to do my business, Richter. It's only ever a temporary solution. Violence begets violence. Which is why you have warring Italian crime families rather than one consolidated powerful body. No, in most circumstances, I would rather make friends than enemies. Friends like you, which is why you're not being dumped in an alley. Although, I would never harm any Shaina Punim like you, no matter what my moral code is. Pretty face. He really likes us, but I do not like you. But who knows, maybe I don't have control on which guy I go with. He shifts on his sofa again, this time letting his leg stay resting against my own. I swallow, relieved at Mayor's explanation, but acutely aware of his face being a mere few inches to my right. You certainly aren't like any other guy I've met, law-abiding or otherwise. Why don't you tell me more about what it's like being in this risky business? I clumsily attempt to slide the conversation in another direction, daring to glance over at Mayor. No, please, I know the one-sided agreement when I see one. With the gloating air of someone who just caught their opponent cheating, Mayor shakes his head. I'll answer a few questions of yours, but only on the condition I can ask questions of my own. I swear on my honor to answer the truth, and you'll do the same, but we can each avoid one question in exchange for a favor. Is this how we end up kissing? Does that strike you as fair? His tone casually rises at the end, not so subtly daring me to accept it. I think I'd be an idiot to expect a businessman like yourself to play fair, but alright, I'll bite. That's what I'd like to hear. Mayor gives a rakish, teasing grin, all too pleased with my reply. As a gesture of goodwill, I'll even let you start. Really, how do you make any money with this kind of generosity? Oh, you'd be surprised. As Mayor chuckles to himself, I pause and ponder on just what to ask. What do I most want to know about? I don't really want to get closer to him, so I'll ask about his gang. Why don't you tell me more about your organization here? The organization, I see you're already using proper terminology. He purrs at me with amusement in his voice, more teasing than patronizing. After a moment, Mayor clears his throat, gesturing around the room as to evoke the image of a large group. We've had involvement in a variety of industries you might find to be unsavory. I won't attempt to deny that, and I'd be insulting your intelligence to proclaim otherwise. But here in Cleveland and some other parts of our nation, we see our trade as proper business, something to be discussed with cigars instead of shotguns. Vice, after all, is there to be commercialized, just like anything else that people want. Mayor's slow, calm way of speaking makes what he says more entirely natural, like he's a banker or lawyer or any other type of respectable professional. Maybe he really does see himself like one, like that. I'm not sure about Jewish history. I'm not sure how much Jewish history you're familiar with, but over the years, we've dealt with a great deal of hostile sentiments from Gentiles. And now my men and I face denunciation from our own people, many of whom see us as villains. Maybe that's why our organization is closer than family. But I'm not unhappy. I enjoy what I do for a living, and most importantly, I like to think I'm rather good at it. It takes all types, don't you think, Richter? That's a funny question to be asking a detective. Are you truly a detective right now, though? Aren't you just a man enjoying a conversation with his fellow man? He quirks one eyebrow at me provocatively, taking another sip of his coffee, maybe to hide his smile. He may be right in a way. After all, if I were really here to do my job, I wouldn't be drinking with a mob boss, would I? I just want this part to get over with. I miss Leslie. You know, I'd always separated monsters from real people in my head. Like you were all just monsters who'd lost your humanity. But listening to you talk, I guess it makes me realize how we're not so different after all. I twirl my glass between my fingers, unsure if that knowledge makes me more happy or grim. Mayor studies me in silence for a little while. It's not an awkward silence, just a thoughtful one. Well, your turn. For a question. You have one? Oh, I have many. When the silence finally breaks, Mayor gives a wry grin. When I see this, I just think of Dia going, I miss being a JoJo fangirl. His eyes momentarily flicking down to my mouth. Yeah, I'm listening. Alright, what's your greatest fear? My greatest fear? He nods, watching me expectantly. No immediate answer pops into my head, so I mull over the question for a moment. My greatest fear, something that would keep me from sleeping at night. Hurting innocent people. Oh. I nod, forcing a brief, awkward smile as I take another sip of my drink. Mira doesn't add anything further, though. Is he waiting for me to elaborate? I think it's just my duty. Well, the duty of everyone in law enforcement to make sure Americans are safe and happy. That's why we exist. It's not just a job you do for money. It's a job that lets you go home feeling better about the world, even if it's just a little bit. Mayor tilts his head a little to one side, eyes glimmering at me. Then his hand slips onto my shoulder, resting gently for a few seconds before squeezing it. Very admirable, Richter. Although, I have to wonder just where Volstead fits into that. He trails off curiously. Is he trying to lead me somewhere with that vague comment? Well, it's your turn, isn't it? Why don't you ask me something lighthearted? I don't mind if you get more personal. I don't want to be personal with you. He leans in a little more, hands still lingering on my shoulders. I can smell his light cologne and subtle earthy scent of coffee. I've been trying desperately to keep my nerves under control, but it's getting harder and harder the more Mayor teases into my personal space. I don't want to ask for the lover. I'm sorry, I'm really not pro him right now. Because he just feels so icky. Maybe it's just me, but yeah. I don't like how he looks so smug and all that. Thinks like he knows me. Well, I know him too. Now, I do know him now. So I'm gonna go with an activity. Well, what's your favorite thing to do? Favorite hobby? Favorite activity? I'm sure you just don't sit around here to drink coffee all day, right? And if I did, would there be something wrong with that? Well, no, I just meant... I know, in fact, I think I know what you mean better than you do. He shamelessly meets my indignant stare, and I don't doubt he's enjoying every moment of it. It depends. What does? My favorite activity. It depends on who I happen to be with. Shall I let you figure out the rest? Or would you like me to spell it out for you explicitly? I think I get the idea, thanks. Your turn, go on. Pausing, Mayor makes a show of tapping fingers and against his bottom lip, turning his eyes towards the ceiling. It's such an obvious display that I know for a fact he's already got his question picked out, and he's just toying with me. See? That's why I hate it. He feels so icky. I drain the last of my glass in an attempt to act casual, turning my head away slightly. I've got one. What memory do you have of your first kiss? Please describe it in great detail. I guess this is where we kiss. Oh my god, I nearly choked on my drink. So this is what he was planning all along. It doesn't matter if I want to get to know him personally or not. He's gonna keep flirting with me. I'm listening very attentively. Hold on. Damn it. I know this is what he wants me to say, but it'll be a cold day in hell before I get to tell this guy I've never properly kissed. No, I don't want him to be the first kiss. No. Damn. Can I just trade for the favor? Oh. Don't feign surprise, you bastard. In that case, I suppose I'll take you up on that favor right now. I reflexively squeeze my eyes shut, sucking in my breath. It feels like my chest is going to explode. Richter, what are you doing? Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I reopened my eyes to see Mayor gazing at me quizzically. I thought No, of course he wouldn't. He's too much of a gentleman. I just are a little dizzy from the drink. So, what do you want from me? For the favor? Well, you'll probably think me a fool for saying this, but... Reaching for the bag at his right, Mayor lifts it up and sighs happily, slipping his hand inside to unwrap the cake. I'd like you to share it with me. Share? The cake? He nods, pulling back the paper wrapping to reveal the delicious-looking spongy white dessert. I feel guilty enjoying it myself, especially considering you bought it for me. So I would prefer to savor it together. Does that sound agreeable? Ha! I haven't had a thing since lunch, so you're asking the right guy. You drank without eating? Boy, do you not know? Oh well. Matanda ka na. Big boy ka na. You can do what you want. Should we just cut it in half or what? No. You're going to fit it to me. I blink at Mayor, unsure if I heard him correctly. He gazes back at me calmly. I definitely didn't mishear that, did I? If you want, then should I go get a fork or... That won't be necessary. Leslie, I miss you. Come back. Take a bite. Mayor offers the cake to me along with his daring raise, with the daring raise of his brow. I feel like I just walked right into a trap. See, this is why you should have gone with Leslie. God damn it. But I knew that from the beginning, didn't I? But wait. And I came here all the same because I wanted it to happen. Fudge. I take a small bite of the cake, letting the fluffy sweetness rest on my tongue. Ooh. Mayor gently curls a finger under my chin. Grab your glass and face. That's ridiculous. His chest pressed against mine, pinning me to the back of the sofa. There's no need to be embarrassed, Richter. I am embarrassed. He breathes those words against my cheek, pulling my jaw down ever so slightly to part my lips. It should have been Leslie, your first kiss, not him, not this icky man. Man! Slowly, delicately, he covers my mouth with his own. The sweet flavor mingles between our tongues, but my head feels so foggy that I can barely think about how it tastes. Bear teases me with maddeningly light, soft kisses, pulling back a little each time I start to press forward. God damn it, ang landi! He's really trying to provoke me, isn't he? Well, it's working. I bite down as hard on his lips, exhaling a hot, impatient breath. Wait, SPG ba to? I don't know how far this will go. I need to check later. Momentarily, his chest presses harder against mine. His kisses suddenly grow more aggressive, hard and deep, so intense that I have to grasp for air whenever I can. I pull off his coat and his shoulder, grasping vainly in his shirt, letting my hands wander all over his powerful body. I'm turning into a gremlin. As his tongue starts to slip into my mouth, stop fucking kissing! He pulls back again, this time breaking into a devilish grin. If I'd known you'd be so eager, I would have done this a lot sooner. Are we gonna spend the whole night talking or share more of that cake? I can't disappoint my favorite detective now, can I? It would be horrible if you clapped me in shackles and brought me in for interrogation, after all. You sound pretty excited about that idea, actually. And can you blame me? Mayor swipes a finger through that cake's icing and presses it past my lips. I suckle on it without hesitation. For someone who hasn't had their first kiss yet, they're acting like this is like, you know, just something normal. Lapping the sweetness of his finger, a faint moan leaking from my throat. Can I still go on reading this? I don't know if I can continue reading this. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait! Time first! Maybe I should like... Wait. Baka is PG? Wait. I'm sorry. Baka this is too much for YouTube. I don't know. I don't know the guidelines. I don't want to read anymore. Oh my god. Mayor suddenly leans in for another kiss, trailing his finger along my bottom lip. This time, he's the impatient one, his tongue pressing insistently against my lips until I part them. I really... Oh my god, I can't read this out loud. I can't get enough of me and I can't get... Wait. Okay. More. Sige lang. As we trade eager wet kisses, my mind hastily wanders towards a certain question. What am I really doing here? Am I trying to live out some detective seduced by mobster fantasy? Or is it like Mayor said? Are we just two men outside of our opposite professions, savoring each other's company? If Leslie could see, you're gonna break his heart. Leslie, my boy! Aw, I don't know what he'd think or he'd even find it excusable. I think he'd just be heartbroken. You broke his heart. Aw. I mean, one-sided assume ko lang naman na Leslie, you know, likes you, but... But I'm so easily turned away from my duties by a gangster. Maybe I was never cut out for this line of work to begin with. Well, you're also not a good liar, so... I don't want to read that. I don't want to read this. I normally wouldn't do this on a first date, especially since I'd like to give you a reason to come back. He heatedly murmurs a string of words in between breathless kisses, not giving me a moment to reply. But it doesn't Feel like you'll need too much convincing. Oh my god, oh my god! I can't read this! Just a little higher! Baba! Baba! No! Ooh, ooh, okay. Ooh, it's finally over. I can go back here. Ah, that was torture. Oh my god. I didn't I didn't know it was going to be this kind of, visual novel. Ah. Oh my god. Wait, I need a moment. I need to drink water. Teka lang. Okay. Whew. Grabe na buang ako. Oh my god. Okay. I'm ready to read again. Wah. A frantic knock at the door makes us both of us jerk apart. Mayor smooths back his hair and clothes, sitting back and clearing his throat. Come in. Excuse me. The door instantly flies open, and one of Mayor's men bolts inside. Mr. Eastman! Mr. Eastman, there's a bunch of cops sniffing around outside the joint. Ah, it's because we've been gone for a while. Okay, it's time to leave. Oh, excuse me. I think something's about to go down if we don't stop them. Wait! Those are my guys. Safety precaution. I jump from the sofa, inwardly kicking myself. Damn it, I should have told them to go home earlier. I lost track of time and... Shit, there's no excuse. It's alright, Richter. You wanted... my Leslie boy! Man... Is he the end game? I don't want him to be the end game. I want to choose who I want for my end game. Bro. Mayor's gentle voice calls out to me reassuringly. Go put your men at ease. Maybe by some grand stroke of fate, you'll end up here again tomorrow, and we can resume our talk. He puts on one of his wickedly innocent smiles, winking at me. Thanks. I hope I can see you soon. Eto yung jojowain mo? Tutropahin mo lang si Leslie. You doubtlessly will. With a hasty nod, I turn to follow the other man to the door, smoothing back my own ruffled hair. Lucky for me, those officers probably aren't being paid enough to ask many questions. Oh, and Richter? He calls out to me just as I'm about to cross the threshold, and I glance back at him. Don't forget what your real duty is, Thank you. That's one good thing you've done. Good night. Helping innocent people, that's what Richter is here for. Anyway, Mayor's man shuffles me along to the exit before I have a chance to reply. My real duty? What the hell does it... Boy, you just said innocent people, you don't want to hurt them. That's your real duty. I know you more than you know yourself. Maybe it doesn't mean anything, but those words stick in the back of my mind. Even as I leave the speakeasy to reassure the officers I'm alright and defuse the situation. Hopefully I'll get a chance to see Mayor tomorrow and I'll ask him then. My heart is still pounding from our talk. When I finally get home and roll into bed, there's no way I can fall asleep. So I spend the night restlessly tossing and turning. I'd rather be hungover than this. Jesus, infatuation doesn't fade away half as easy. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Leslie, my boy. Wait, just let me meet with Leslie. Morning, boss. I stumbled into the office feeling like a corpse dragged out of its grave. Coffee. There he is. There's my boy. Okay, I'm happy now. I'm gonna end the stream here. Maybe I can save. How do I save? Is this it? Oh, there we go. And let's go back here. Yep. So that's been the first 2 hours almost of your dry delight. I really hope I can choose who I want for my end game if it's going to have me romance some of the guys here, because I really it's too icky for my taste. But yeah, let me just transfer here for a quick second para where am I? There I am. Para chill naman tayo kahit papano. So that's been the dry delight as well as my update on what's been going on. And I don't know when the next stream will be. I also what else? I forgot what I wanted to say, but yeah, I don't know when my next stream will be, but someday soon, hopefully, I can have a proper schedule, because I really do enjoy streaming. Even though I tend to have scuff streams, it's been fun. Oh, I remember now. When I stream again, I'll probably do a karaoke stream. Maybe? If not, maybe I'll just draw. But if I'm gonna do a karaoke stream, I'm thinking of singing English songs again. So yeah, just let me know one way or another what you guys want me to sing, and I'll add that to the set list if I know the song. If not, I probably have time to study it. So yeah, next stream, whenever it may be, wherever it may be, it's going to be a karaoke stream. Woo-hoo. But yeah, that's it for me. It's been a while since I've had like a stream like this. It's been fun. I'm happy. I think I'll have a good sleep. So yeah, it's nice to see you guys again. Let me give you kisses. Teka lang. Chu-chu-chu. Mwah, mwah. Ito rin. Number ba? I have so many hidden assets. Chu-chu-chu. Mwah, 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 mwah. And then you. Chu-chu-chu. Mwah, 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 mwah. Good boys, good girls, good corns. The crop circle gang. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you. I missed you guys. I missed streaming. I hope I can stream again soon. But yeah, next stream will be probably sometime next month. If not, it's gonna be in the future, at least. So yeah, bye bye, good night, good morning, good afternoon, ingat, mama chuchu.